Hey guys, it is Dani and welcome to this video, and I'm here with updates on the Atlantic. So guys, we have our three tropical cyclones, Wilfred, Teddy, and newly formed Beta to talk about. That is going to be a hurricane likely, and it is also going to be a threat to portions of the Gulf Coast. Texas and Louisiana are under watches and warnings, and we also have those two tropical disturbances highlighted in yellow and orange to talk about as well. But guys, before I go into the details with these tropical systems, please do subscribe if you haven't and tap the bell so you know every time when I post a new video, because I will keep you guys updated on tropical activity right through the season. And you can also follow me on Instagram. My weather account is Weather Girl Dani, and my personal account is Dani Henry Official. Okay, so before we talk about our tropical cyclones, let us first go to those two disturbances and just briefly talk about them. So that first one right there, it is about to emerge off the coast of Africa, and at this time it is given a low 10% chance of development. So when it moves into that shaded yellow region, that is where the possibility exists for this to develop into a tropical cyclone. But again guys, as you will see, the chance is quite low right now, so we definitely just have to watch this. So development will most likely be slow if there is going to be any. Alright, so this next one right here is actually the remnants of what was Hurricane Paulette. So the remnants are going to be moving southward and making a turn to the east. And so guys, we see these systems dissipate and re-intensify sometimes. That's not very uncommon, so that might be the case with the remnants of Paulette. So the possibility exists for it to redevelop into maybe a tropical or subtropical cyclone, as it is going to be moving to the north, to the south, and then to the northeast. And then now let's go on to a tropical cyclone. So what you're seeing now is Tropical Storm Wilfred. So with Wilfred, we're not seeing much organization at all. We're just seeing a lot of disorganization at this time, and you just have the thunderstorm activity taking place all around the place. So guys, actually for the cone forecast from the National Hurricane Center, Wilfred is expected to weaken during the next couple of days, and it could dissipate by early next week. So we see that it is expected to become depression on Monday, and then it could become post-tropical later that day, and it might dissipate very soon after it becomes a post-tropical cyclone. But as of now, it has winds of 40 miles per hour and it's moving to the west-northwest at 70 miles per hour. So now let us go on to Tropical Storm Beta. So we're already just two names into the Greek alphabet, and I believe we got our first letter back in 2005, maybe in October, I believe. And so now we have Beta, and September is not finished, guys. Alright guys, so guys, as you're seeing, we have this system here. We have most of the convection going off a bit to the north of the center, so this is going to be a threat to portions of the Gulf Coast states, as I said earlier. And looking at the cone forecast right now, there we have it. So we have it, we're expecting that it might achieve hurricane status early on Sunday, and it could strengthen a bit before maybe making landfall along the coastline of Texas. And there is a tropical storm warning for the southeasterly portion of the state, and a hurricane watch in place for the rest of the coast. And then for most of Louisiana, we have a tropical storm watch that is in place. So again, it is a big tropical system, as you guys saw on the satellite view. And it even seemed as though Louisiana was starting to feel the effects from this tropical storm here. So guys, it is expected to be strengthening during the next couple of days, but after it is going to be possibly making landfall along Texas right there, it is expected to weaken back to a tropical storm. And it is possible that maybe by the latter part of next week, this is showing that maybe by Thursday this could move into Louisiana. But again guys, anything can change. We can see this cone shifting more inland, so there might be a harder hit on these areas. But again, we just have to watch this tropical cyclone during the next couple of days. And as of now, it has winds of 60 miles per hour and accelerating to the north at 8 miles per hour. And with the potential path of it, we have our models, well, most of them agreeing that it is going to be moving on a westward-like track and then turning to the east-northeast. So guys, again, if you're in Texas and Louisiana, I'd say possibly Alabama as well, you really want to be cautious, and please take the necessary precautions, because we're seeing the US being hit by a lot of tropical cyclones this year, and here is yet another one. And now guys, let us go on to Hurricane Teddy. So it is still a very powerful tropical cyclone churning in the Atlantic at this time. And looking at satellites, we were seeing it looking a bit disorganized, but we're not seeing much of an eye either. The eyes are very small, and so guys, I believe there is some shear that is taking a toll on the tropical cyclone. But it's trying to overcome. It is going to maintain its category 3 intensity during the next couple of days, guys. And so, guys, as you're seeing, it has sustained winds of 125 miles per hour, and it is moving to the northwest at 14 miles per hour. So expected to remain a major hurricane until about later into Sunday. And then we're expecting weakening after that point, because it is going to be increasing in latitude, which means cooler ocean temperatures for this tropical system. So we see there that Bermuda, which is highlighted in blue right there, that blue is showing a tropical storm warning being in place for this small island. So it is likely that the island is going to be experiencing tropical storm-like conditions within about 12 to 24 hours. But fortunately, we're expecting Teddy to weaken, and this is not a direct hit, but this could also be a threat to parts of Atlantic Canada as a post-tropical cyclone. So fortunately, at that time, not going to be moving very slowly at all, and it's not going to be so strong, guys. And so, guys, we have a lot going on. We're two letters into the Greek alphabet, and we're just expecting a lot more activity. And so, guys, if you found this video to be pretty informative, please give a thumbs up, and you can also share thoughts in the comments or ask a question. I'll try to respond as best and as soon as I can. And just remember to always be weather wise.